Hello, it's Big Cheds, and this is part of the Trading Encyclopedia daily education series on my YouTube channel at Cheds Trading. You can find me on Twitter at Big Cheds and on Bitcoin Live, where I'm a founding analyst. For today's lesson, we're going to talk about the idea of a trend line. How do we draw a trend line? You've heard it argued and debated many times. Should we use the candle body? Should we use the candle wick? Well, what's important to remember is that the purpose of a trend line is to identify a trend, not a line. So when we look, for example, at this price structure on Bitcoin, February or January of 2025 until April, you have a series of lower highs. And you can spend a lot of time trying to decide which wick to start on. You could say, I'm going to use this wick. I'll use this wick here at the top. And then do I come this way? Oh, it lines up nicely. Ooh, or do I go this way and it captures this price action? Or maybe you say, I'm going to use the candle body close. I'm a Japanese candlestick trader. I'm going to start from this candle body close, and I'm going to use that green candle body here, and that's my trend line. Well, here's the thing. The whole purpose is to draw a trend, right? It's not about where you draw this line, because what you're trying to describe is a general filter of price around the line. You're trying to identify a trend. And this is a trend of falling supply. What does that mean, falling supply? It means that at each point along the way in this time series, right, time moving forward, there are more aggressive sellers. And that's the trend of more aggressive sellers on the way down. So it doesn't matter if you draw it this way. Doesn't matter if you draw on the body. Your whole point is you want to capture the majority of the price action. This right here is as good as any way to draw it. Or this, that's pretty good too, right? Because we're not triggering on the diagonal break, right? We're already waiting for a lower high break, right? We're going to be playing the horizontal break anyway. The whole purpose of this trend line is to identify us that the trend may be changing and telling us to start to look for some type of a horizontal level, some type of a lower high structure to use, and then we can go from there. So don't get too hung up on, how do I draw this trend line? Is it this body? Is it that body? Is it this wick? Is it that wick? Just remember the purpose of a trend line is to identify a trend, not a line. There's no line, there's just a trend of price. And this is part of the Trading Encyclopedia daily education series on my YouTube channel at Cheds Trading. You can find me on Twitter at Big Cheds and on Bitcoin Live. Folks, thank you. I hope you are enjoying this, and I will talk to you soon. Big Cheds out.